FNAF Secret of the Mimic is made by Steelwool, the same Steelwool that released the buggy mess we all love, Security Breach. But is Secret of the Mimic as broken as Security Breach? Well, no, it's not, but I'm here to talk about some of the glitches I've encountered while playing. And I'll talk about them in order of not game breaking to very game breaking, and I hope you all enjoy. But to kick this video off with some very tame glitches, such as at launch, one of Jackie's voice lines was bugged and would skip midway through. Have a listen. As you could hear, it skipped over the ice cream line, and this wasn't fixed for quite some time, until an update released which fixed quite a few things. So now the line plays as normal.
Ice cream! Yes, cream! We all scream for ice cream!
Now onto a more silly glitch is before giving Big Top the ticket, if you come over to this booth with the Mrs. Helpful and drop the ticket, you can launch the ticket back behind you. Now, this is completely useless other than 5 minutes of entertainment. Now, later in the game, when you're building the Springlock suit for Arnold to use to progress the game, if you decide to drop a part in the doorway leading to the suit, it will clip into the wall and start doing this. Now, for some reason, the head of the suit acts very different in this space compared to the limbs, which is quite interesting. Now, something I've been having a lot of fun with recently is the fact that Big Top is affected by your in-game FPS, and yes, you can actually use this to your advantage to make this section of the game much easier. So by setting your FPS above 100, you can walk through the whole section and Big Top won't jump scare you. But if you want to be able to stand still and not be jump scared by Big Top, then you will need to be above 305 FPS. But be careful, because if you run or walk into a mannequin, Big Top can still jump scare you. Now, this next glitch only happened to me once and I've not been able to recreate it since. And the only footage I have of it is from a short I uploaded ages ago, where I was in a vent and it just decided to unload the entire area I was in. I'm still lost on what actually happened here. Another glitch I've not been able to recreate is getting softlocked in the Big Top section, where he was in attack mode but couldn't jump scare me, but at the same time I couldn't progress. The good news is reloading the game usually fixes this glitch and you can progress as normal. Now, this next glitch is probably one of my favorites, however it has now been patched out of the game. But you used to be able to get on top of the lockers, and this created one of my favorite speedruns I've ever done, where you would get on top of this very specific locker and fall into the end of the game, in which you could then get the next save point, reload, and then beat the game in under 5 minutes. If you thought beating the game in 5 minutes was fast, wait till you see what good speedrunners could do. They could beat it in under a minute by abusing the fact that you could interact with stuff at a distance. If you walked away while interacting with, say, a lever, you could still move it while not being close to it, and they use this to deload the starting area and hit the trigger for the ending. Wild, I know. And the footage in the background is by vrifty. Now, the in-game timer is under a minute, but the actual time it takes to beat the run is over a minute. So these have been some glitches that are in Secret of the Mimic, and thankfully Steelwool have learned from Security Breach and made a pretty stable game. And with that said, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.